Oh wow, hello there. That was quick. No intro today, I don't know. Actually, sure. Here's your intro. So yeah. Oh my god, my chat, like my layout on my second monitor, I just removed the terminal pane where I had YouTube chat before because I haven't used it because it didn't work. Broke again? Did it? No, it's fine. It's just very weak. You can see it. You can see the joints if you look closely. This has like extra opacity. Now, yeah, live. That's about it. Oops. Here we go a browser window. And here is a terminal. What was the problem last time? Actually, I'm pretty sure there was no problems. We just finished on backend, CGen, librs. Also, if anyone wants to tell me, if anyone of you knows about how I could separate audio in VODs, ideally on YouTube, because on Twitch I will need to download them quicker. Actually, there is a... so if I go to output, there is a Twitch VOD track. So I could use that. I might enable it at some point without music. But like, I want VODs with music. However, I want video recordings without, and I don't want to record in advance. And I want to be able to download VODs without music after like months. What do I have for my audio? Properties. Wait, no, that's not right. Advanced audio properties, tracks, desktop audio everywhere, microphone, disable second track. Now, you should still hear me, right? Wait, did I enable streamer mode? I did not enable streamer mode on Discord. Now I did. We've got 31 hours left on the poll about better than wolves. Nigel, do you even know what this mod is? Like, do you know how much time it may take? For me especially. I did enjoy watching it for like a lot. Nope. Oh wow. And then, why did you vote? It's like okay, just look up a random playthrough and watch like first 5 minutes. I watched from Mud Flaps first. So what do I know? I need docs, rustc. Is more Minecraft better? I wish I could like if this poll wins, which I assume it does, I wish I could just add more streams to my schedule, but unfortunately I can't just do that. That reminds me that I actually need to set up schedule. Channel settings, channel schedule. Because I forgot. I keep forgetting to update my schedule. But yeah, more Minecraft. You can't even imagine how much Minecraft is gonna be. So yeah, I assume you would vote for Minecraft plugin dev as well then. Anyway, so I don't start at 3:30 anymore, because yeah, mainly 4 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, not Friday. I can't. Most of actually, well, if I'm lucky, I can. Yeah. What What time is it? By the way, this is my watch. Hold on. This is my watch now. I wear this everywhere I go. It's like DIY thingy. It's pretty funny. I just decided to put it here because I don't have my phone with me right now. It's somewhere in the other room. And I do not have a bar, so to check time I just have it now. Anyway. So I'm gonna make those start at... So this starts at 4 p.m. This starts at 4 p.m. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of Thursday as well, because it's very unlikely I stream there. So this should be... Oh, and 4 hours is like overestimating me. I'm not sure. So 3 hours maybe, I don't know. Let's change it to 3 hours because it's more likely as well. Now this is not necessarily how it's gonna go. Also did this 4 to 7 3 hours. 3 hours. So yeah, this is not the schedule I'm gonna be following, but this is approximately when I might stream. So this is now more up to date. Wait, vacation. What do you mean vacation mode? When did I enable vacation mode? Okay, now Twitch, me, schedule. What do we have here? Did it update? Oh my god, it switched to mod view. Oh my, why? Let's open it in a container tab. By the way, I opened 100 container tabs now. They just let me know about it. Okay, can I just open Twitch, the schedule? Wait, I have BTTV enabled. I shouldn't have auto mode view on this one. I should probably give editor to Chatri, by the way, so I can test what editors can do. Oh wow. Is this bar like where I am at right now? If so, that's pretty cool. So yeah, next week, yeah, that's about possible. Now what is this, a notification? I have unlocked a new emote. Player 2. Oh wait, this forever ago. I have focus retention helmet. 3 months ago. This is like, what? Me watching Minecraft Championship. Oh wait, that's Chatri's account, right? Oh wow. Chatri has focus retention helmet somehow. Sure, I guess. Anyway. So... Yeah, that's about what we have right now. And if we run it, we should just get function names, because that's what we have, yeah. Let's look at declare. So we have convert path. Wait, this is declared from Rust. Cgen. Wait, cgen. Types. It's in types. All the declarations are in types. Anyone who's gonna review my code is gonna be like, why are those naming conventions different? Because I change my mind every time. Like, my coding style is just influenced by everything around me, and I just change it whenever I feel like. Especially like, okay, in Rust there is more strict rules, but in C++ at some point I was writing f elapsed time like that. At some point I could also do this. At some point I used that, and at some point I used underscores. And then for files I constantly use dashes, underscores, and then spaces, and then also capitalized like that, Pascal case, for file names. Then spaces with spaces. This is I'm just a mess. Anyway, so we have a declaration. Let's do type, a name, opening parenthesis, Or argin args in params. Actually param. Wait, I do need to save the declaration. Oh wait, I do save the declaration, right. Should I? I should probably not store the semicolon in the end, right? So where do we have this? Here we would add a semicolon. So type. We need to convert the type. I mean, actually, it's not that much. Work type. I just need a reference to it. ty match ty. Well, it's just a symbol. So this str str. I don't think I can do a reference. Well, I can write type. What is right? What does write take? Well, this is string. Well, I can use the fmt write. Actually, I can do impl to mutable reference to impl std fmt write. Right to symbol. So this should work. Wait. That. Expected unit type from the num. Okay, so we have the return type now. The result return type. Here we go. That is pretty ugly, but sure, I guess. Actually, no. I'm just gonna unwrap it. Because like, what else would I do? Right type to decl type return type. Will this just work? Alright. Mutable reference. And then for each parameter to do, and then we're just gonna write closing parenthesis unwrap. Like, how does format work? Why does write always have an unwrap in the end? Music in high. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Sorry if not. Correct me. What is GLHF pledge? Sign the good luck. Sign the good luck, have fun pledge. What is pledge? Missy sound, like sounds. Missy. There. Yeah. It is harder to read actually my chat now, because it's less colorful. Missy, it's perfect. Let me actually quickly change the way I print stuff. Actually, I don't have to open Godot for this. Gilhaf. Oh. Like, when I see GLHF, I just default to good luck, have fun, because when I open Twitch IRC or literally any IRC, I see good luck, have fun there. I see GLHF there, and when I googled it, it was good luck, have fun, and I was like, sure. And that's what I default to. So if I just do mount def third, wait, no, bots chat stream, chat probably. So when I print, right, do Print with BB codes, because I want to color the chat on my second monitor a little bit, because that's just a standard out of Godot. You challenged me to beat the game faster than the other day. Vim Adventures. What is Vim Adventures? Also covered, of course. What is the text? Why can't I click on this? Wait, why is there a comma? Okay, let me just grab the link. Also, what is network protocol error? Huh? Okay, let me just wanna do this real quick. Printing rich text. Print rich. So let me just fix that. Print rich red. How do I escape brackets? Escape. BB code escape bracket. I assume we just double it. Code tags. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Dash V. Hold on Alt and type 240. Huh. Oh wait, is that I have no numlock. Because that's how I have it. Wait, no, it still doesn't work. For me, I wanna escape brackets and BB codes. Okay, I assume it's just double. There's red, this thread. So I would make your name thread. I don't really have to use brackets here. Wait, this does mean I'll have to escape this part. It's fine. This should be good enough. I'm gonna have to restart my overlay for it to work. Hopefully it's gonna update without me having to reload the Godot thingy. Test. Oh wow. Well, it did update, but it didn't quite work. Print reach doesn't seem to care. It crashed. Work meeting. Well, no, it didn't crash, it's just a lot of red messages. Buffer size is invalid. Work meeting, wow. See you soon, I guess. Print reach, HD. This doesn't work. This just doesn't work for me. Print reach. Well, it displays as red. Like square brackets and red. The word and yeah. Maybe I should do this. I don't know. Let's try again. YouTube check. Test. No, it doesn't work. I guess BB codes don't work here. Because this chat is pretty unreadable. Okay, sure. ANSI escape codes colors. I don't remember colors. Let's just quickly look this up. Control, then break it. Color. Reset all. I want to set color to red. 31. So 0M is reset all. Okay, X1B. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna copy this, and then if I do bracket 0M, so X1B is this, is reset. This should work, right? Cannot call method connector. Oh wait, that's heat. Could not parse global. Wait, could not parse global class. Invalid escape and string. What? No, don't say X1B is invalid escape. X1B is not. It is valid. No, come on. Do X1B. Wait, maybe it supports octal. Oh, wait, 33. Wait, no, it doesn't. Unicode 001B. Perhaps. Let's hope it works. Well, this seems to work. Hit API here. Test. Well, now it's just all red. Well, it does set to red. Wait. This is incorrect. 0M. This should be 0M. So, oh, 1 is bold, 31 is red. Okay, now this. Test. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit API. Okay, this works. Z chatry lazy git add commit. Terminal message coloring. Colors push. Hopefully Godot is gonna be able to handle this well. Anyway, connecting to the server. So you want me to do this faster, right? Sure, I guess. Oh wait. I can do it faster. So I need the key. Well, I can obviously do it faster because I now know what to do. So I need the key to go there. Okay, now I need the E key and the key. Yeah, I also need B. Don't remember though. Can you scroll, please? Yes, you can. Okay. I don't have B right. B. Now I have B. Okay, I've got all the keys I need. Okay, deletion. Okay, so first of all I get B, capital B. Second of all, oh, the time challenge, right? Just, I can do it pretty quickly. No, I just have to wait because yeah, I can't really do much. Oh, because it's not gonna let me out. Wait, it might actually. Do I have B? I do have B. Wait, why can't I? Why can't I go back? Okay, it teleported me out. Now I just remove those. Now, what do you want? Oh, right, key of the for the chest, and I go up to the chest. I wish B and W could be used here. Oh, what? Why did you teleport me? Why did it teleport me? Why does it teleport me? What? I got the power of deletion. Oh wait. Oh no. I'm in a loop. Okay, I have to wait again. I have to wait again for the 20 seconds to pass. Come on. YouTube check in the meantime. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I'm here. Now I must not start the timer. Here. No, now I'm free from it. Pretty sure it was this way, yeah. Okay, now I have words. The candle. Is that it? I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. Done. That was much faster. Okay, so yeah, rich text. Nah, don't care anymore. So now param is a name type, name ty. So write type first into decal ty, mutable obviously, and then if let's sum name equals name. We're just gonna write decal space name. Wait, create escape name. Escape name, just in case, you know. I mean, it shouldn't matter. Because we can't have double colons, dots, slashes, and dashes. Actually, no, we can have dashes and slashes and other things. Expected reference symbol, expected symbol for the ref symbol. Sure. Actually, I can just do this. Can I not? Dref. Ref. I want it to be passed by value. Okay, sure. Just drift. Unwrap. Okay, so this is simple enough. And possibly I need a comma after it. You're not talking, you're cutting potatoes to me. And yeah, I just ate some potatoes. Oh, my second monitor is turned off. Come back. Come back. Wire. Hey? I feel so limited. My cursor can't go there. Oh, here we go. So yeah. That was much faster, right? So what do we do with commas? Let mute first. True. If not first, then we're just gonna write comma decal unwrap. What's my favorite food? I have no idea. I can't, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I can wrap this in the nails. So yeah, I'm not sure what's my favorite food. Like, yeah. Oh, I would rather not. Like, okay, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe potatoes? Because I pretty much eat potatoes daily. Or, no, I have no, I don't know what it is called in English, so I don't know. Good food, high squat. So yeah, I also drink a ton of tea with like sweets and other sweet things. Things that are baked. Okay, so when we declare a function, we just ignore the parameters. What's the most typical thing about my place? Oh my god, why do I have a comma in the middle of... Eh? Okay, just so you know, I have this comma. I have no idea why it's here. Oh, it might have been me placing it, right? So... what's the most typical thing about my place? I don't know. Like, actually, I'm not sure how to answer this question. Signature. Where is autocomplete? I don't remember. I don't remember the fields. Okay, header, declaration, span. So I need the declaration, right? Declaration dot inputs. Inputs. Oh, would you give me the name? There are no names. Oh, right, wait, it's in body. In body params. How do we get the body then? Because I do need the body, surely. Convert path. So where do I get? Where do I get it? Declare function path signature. So fn should have a body. Signature body. Wrap it in some, because there might not be one. Or can there? Body. Probably this optional, right? Oh, wait, body ID. Let params equals match body. Wait, no. For wait. Oh, I need an iterator, right? Sig decal inputs. Where is autocomplete? Params. A slice of that. Wait. Inputs dot. Iter, I guess. Iter. So I'd like to zip. Can I just dot zip? I can. So I'd like another iterator for body. Map or std iter repeat none, or is there none? No. So this is the or, and the map is body dot. Wait, it's not gonna works. Works. That's not gonna work. Let's just do vec new. Or with capacity sig decal inputs len, and then just for I input ity in inputs enumerate equals body map body oh wait, right, body equals tcx body her body. How do you get body by the ID? Oh, just HR body. Okay, here it is. Now, body map, body params. I we use closures so much. Like, when I'm gonna transpile this to C, I wanna see how it looks. Okay, so name. Oh, it's a pattern, isn't it? So the ID, there's patterns, there's spans. Oh yeah, patterns gonna be difficult. I don't know about patterns. But I kinda need to extract the name of a pattern. Fn path name pattern. Rustc pattern. So this is just a reference. And this returns a symbol. Orco symbol, in fact. Match pattern. Wait, what? Hold on. What is a pattern? There probably is a kind or something. Obviously, kind. Obviously, there is a kind. Kind. Binding mode ID identifier. Oh, I also need qualifiers, right? And all those refs, derefs, and other things. Well, it just need a name here, I guess. This is just a debug for debug purposes or well, user-facing purposes. Gets the pattern name if there is one. To simply if there's one concrete name. Yeah. So I don't need it to be very complicated. This is SPK. Wildcard. None. Binding. Identifier to pattern. Okay, so I only need binding. I only need this ident. Sum of ident str into struct no qpath. Wait, qpath. I guess I could use qpath. Example variant xy. Do I actually care about? I mean, I do care about names. They are optional. To be clear, names are optional, but they are useful. QPath, HAR, pattern field, option span. Alright. So yeah, for code generation is gonna be simpler. Yeah, I don't think I can do much with that. None. Tuple struct dot pos. Yeah, still none. Or invariant. Well, I don't know. I don't think I can do much with or. I guess I could do first one. But yeah. Never. Okay, never can be a pattern. So you're saying you can have a function that would be like a fun name this. Oh my god. Well, no, expected a pattern. This is a pattern. Never doing. No, I can't. Like this is the thing. I can't much. Never. But it's still a pattern somehow. Oh, a never pattern is always unreachable. Never patterns are experiment. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. No. YouTube check, just in case. Okay, so this is some struct or never tuple. Same thing. We can't be sure box. Well, this is pretty simple. I can just unwrap it. Path name, path. Deref, same thing. Path name, path. Can I actually join those? Merge my charms. Let me merge those two. I can surely merge those as well. Expression. Oh, I wonder what this is. Kind. Okay, so there's this. There's a literal. And there's a constant block. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do anything for this one. Just gonna do none. Guard. Oh, X if guard X. I don't think you can even have it in the function parameters, honestly. But yeah, I can do path name, path. I can probably merge those as well. Actually, I think I'm gonna unmerge them. It doesn't look that bad if they are not merged. Range, pattern expression. Oh, so this is start and then this is in included excluded. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Slice. So slice optional pattern in the middle. What is this? Ignore illustrative. Some wild cards. Before before slice after. I wonder what a slice can be except for a wild card. I mean, I guess you can collect it, but I don't know. None. Maybe use a slice. Error guaranteed. Well, error is none. Guaranteed to be none. Although I would like to see what error guaranteed is. An error has already been reported. Okay, sure. So, yeah, we have patterns. And then path to string. Did they call it path to string or path name? Path name. Extract the pattern name if there is one concrete name. Okay, so we've got the name, which is optional, which is exactly what we want. This is params push name ty. Exactly what we want, except that we need to convert the type, which is like the most important part. Pub mod names. Let's create a module names rs and let's put those things in here. And also pub use names some things. Let's put this in here. Then put that in here. Should write more docs probably. Would be easier for me. Convert path to a symbol or to orco symbol. Orco symbol. And then use create tyct xt. I think that's it. So what do we have here? Right now I just wanna import both. Names. So conversion and extraction of names from here to orco symbol. I guess extraction first, so you need, because you need to extract and then convert. Extraction and conversion. Now declare. Declare function. Pub.fn convert type ty. This is HARTY, I'm pretty sure. Although I'd like a different TY. Probably. Yeah, this is HARTY. How is HARTY and MIRTY different? So TY can have inferred delegation. For the explanation of the big dynamic parameters, see the dev guide. Repreate so that these are layout compatible. Oh, because you cannot have it on a big thingy. Can have it and can not have it. What about a different UI? There's middle TY and there is public TY. So this is just literally TY kind, which is IR TY kind. From type IR. I think this is the better one. Because there's ADT, foreign, opaque to rust. Pointy of the string slice. Array pattern. Slice, throw pointer. Yeah, I like this one more. What about the public TY? I assume this is the same one. No, it's not. Oh my god, what is this? Self-kind. This context. So this is TY kind. Oh my god, what is this? This is another one. Oh, come on. Like, how? Okay, so what can we do with this? Because I want to use a lower level one. Type of expression or dev ID, I guess. Type of opaque HAR type CK. Type param predicates types. What is this? Common types pre-turned for your convenience. Oh, nice. TY air cache, type CK, D. What do we have here? So what I really want here is something to lower the type. Make TY from kind. That's probably on HAR one. Static pointer type. Okay, so what do we need? We need TY. Let's look up the docs, I guess. TY. Inner return types. So we need a way to get stuff. 200. Oh, it maxes out at 200. Rust public TY bull TY. Wait, can this TY actually be constructed from a different TY? Well, it can be constructed from a kind. From a rigid kind. From a rigid TY kind. From rigid TY for TY kind. Not what I want. Ooh, I have no idea. I don't know if I can find it even. Sign type and sign type. Let's just see public now, let's see middle. Field def, ADT def. This is from TY TXT and kind. And the TY kind is the MIR kind. Yeah. So there are 3 kinds of TY kind, 3 kinds of TY, and I have no idea which one I want. But definitely not the one I have. Let's see public function signature out. Put. Okay, so I need this. The fansig. How do I get it though? Cause like, okay, so I have a symbol. I have a function. How do I get the function signature? Make function signature. Function signature from a def ID. Okay, so this one will give me polyfunction signature. Oh my god, this sounds familiar. So binders and this. Yeah, that's what I want. Polyfunction signature sounds so familiar from Rust Analyzer. Add starts in 1 minute, by the way. So yeah. I guess that's what I want. So here, what I want is, I guess I need like a def ID instead of all of this. And then I can just probably, yeah, I pretty much only need the def ID. Item owner ID def ID, and then I can probably Def ID, def ID. Which one I want? Don't say there is more. Oh no, there are more. There are more than one def IDs. Oh wow, how did I not notice it in the first place? Wait, that's not what I want. Okay, so def ID is the only thing I want. Okay, probably not that then. Yeah, I need the HIR one, right? I think. Expected local. Oh my god, and this is gonna give me local def ID. Oh my god. Okay, sure. Body. So I need a body. HER body. From body ID. Owned by local def ID. Okay, so I need local def ID here. Here. Then here I need which one? Well, I think that will work. Let path, let seek, let body. So I'm gonna first of all I'm gonna rename this to just ID. Second of all I'm gonna do local def ID instead. Okay, so what do we have? Inputs. Alright, wait, signature is binders. Binders. But it works, right? So it's early binder of a function signature. How? How do you have so many? Okay, so let's go to early binder and see. Does it deref? Impl not type foldable. What is that? Okay, bind value as ref rebind. This is like pointless. Skip binder. Like early binder is nothing. Okay, early binder. .h. See, I know it's .html probably. Documentation not found, says on my second monitor. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Early versus late bound parameters. This chapter largely talks about early late bound as being solely relevant when discussing function, item types, function definitions. This is potentially not completely true. Async blocks and closures should likely be discussed somewhat in this chapter. What does it mean to be an early bound or late bound? Every function definition has a corresponding ZST that implements function traits known as function item type. What is a ZST? This part of the chapter will talk a little bit about the triggering of function item types, as it is useful context for explaining the difference between early bound and late bound generic parameters. So I want it to be already detriggered. Well, that's a problem. If as we go from HAR lower and lower into MIR deep inside, it gets simpler, but generics start to wrap everything. This is like silly. YouTube check. Very trivial example involving no generic parameters. If we explicitly wrote out the definitions for the function item type corresponding to foo and its associated fn implementation, it would look something like this. Okay, so struct to foo fun item, impl fn string, comma, for foo fun item, type output, yeah, sure. The built-in impulse for the fn mute fn1 traits, as well as the impulse for copy and clone were omitted. Yeah, sure. The retire implemented. Use soon, penguin operator. A slightly more complicated example. Sorry, hit the microphone. A generic parameter t colon sized explicitly mentioned. It would like something like this. So yeah, struct and then an implementation. Obviously. Now the function item is generic over some type parameter t as defined on the function foo. However, not all generic parameters defined on functions are also defined on function item types. Wait, what? Oh wait, right. Lifetime A, lifetime A. Wait, what? Sugar form looking like so. The lifetime parameter lifetime A from function foo is not present on the function item type. Oh, that's what you mean. Foo fn item, and is instead introduced on the built-in implementation solely for use in representing the argument types. Huh. Generic parameters not all being defined on the function item type means that there are two steps where generic arguments are provided when calling a function. Wait, what? Not present here. Introduced on the built-in implementation. Okay, two steps where generic arguments are provided when calling a function. Naming a function, the arguments for item are provided, and then calling a function. Any parameters defined on the built-in impl are provided. Okay. Early bound parameters are provided in the earliest step, and late in the latest. Sure. Each generic current has an argument provided. Okay. Okay, makes sense. I don't see anything though. Turbo fishing is in presence of what am I reading? Um, two places where generic parameters are instantiated. One naming function, one calling function, yeah. Currently no syntax for explicitly specifying generic arguments for late bound parameters during the call step. Generic arguments cannot be specified for early bound parameters when naming a function. The syntax, despite being part of a function call, behaves as this and instantiates early bound generic parameters on a function item type. Each late bound so can be instantiated. Okay, makes sense. We can make the... Ah, what? How does this make it early bound? So errors when specifying lifetime arguments to function. Okay, sure. Where is the like what do I need? Okay, so if those if this is early binders, why does it have nothing? It has no values apart from the value itself. Mob bound, try mob bound, rebind, skip binders. So I can only skip binders. Wait, what is the second type parameter? T and an Eisenturner. What is the transpose? Oh, I see. Either instantiated. CXI args. What is this? Similar to instantiate identity, but on an iterator of type foldable. What? Okay, so where? Ether. So early binder of something that is iteratable. Okay, can you skip this part? Early binder of something that is iterator. Some inter methods, more iterator stuff. Oh my god, what am I looking at? Next back to expositor. Get back to okay, this is more interesting. T is type foldable. Type foldable. Line 632. Okay, so type foldable binder can be instantiated with well, internal obviously, and args, where args is something that has generic argument. Is something is a collection of generic arguments which come from an internal somehow. That's not what I wanted to do. What's this? Implemented for every type that can be folded. What does this mean? Subtrade of type visitable. Many use methods while folding, which means in practice almost every foldable type needs to also be visitable. To fold a value T with a folder F, called T trifold with F. This just traverses a value. For types of interest such as ty, the implementation of this method calls a folder method specifically for the type. This is where control for... Okay, I see. What does folding mean though? So if I fold, okay, so this is type foldable, contains an internal. Um, oh, it returns self. Great. I don't get it. But okay, I guess sure. So what do you do here? If args is empty, um, okay, so if args is empty, we just keep it sure. Then we create arg folder and fold with it. Instantiate identity. Use universally bound variables into placeholders when inside of a given item. Okay, so this is what I want. Outside of food, T is bound. Present by presence of early binder. Inside of the body of foo, we treat T as a placeholder. Okay, so I want instantiate identity. Or I could do mapping, but no, no. It not here, no, not right now. Because I need it to be still be generic. Although, so we have early binder, then we also have late binder, which is like a pain. I don't know how to. Can I get access to the variables? So value has param. Okay, so I think I can get type parameters if I just unbind it. Identity, instantiate identity. Now this is, what is this? This is a binder. Now binder has binder is a late binder. Oh my god. Is a binder for higher ranked lifetimes or types. For things like for lifetime A, for lifetime A, a function that takes a reference with less lifetime, which would be represented by the type polytrait reference equals, which is a binder to trait reference. Makes sense. Instantiating binders. I assume this URL is also non-existent. No, it is. It does exist. Instantiating binders. Much like early binder, when accessing a value inside binder, we must first discharge it by replacing the bound variables with some other values. This is for much the same reason as with early binder, type referencing parameters. Parameters introduced by the binder do not make any sense outside of the binder. Yeah, I know. Okay. Not quite how I want to structure Orcodom. Running an argument for of the type this to bar. Like early binder, we typically do not instantiate binder with some concrete set of arguments from the user as arguments to this thing. So we usually instantiate binder with inference variables or placeholders. Instantiating with inference variables. So which one should I use then? We instantiate binders with inference variables when we are trying to infer a possible instantiation of the binder. For example, calling a high-ranked function pointer or attempting to use a high-ranked where clause to prove some bound. For example, given this pointer from example above, if we were to call it with this thing, we would instantiate the binder with inference variables, giving this signature, equate the type provided, and then infer. Okay, so we infer the types here. I do not want to infer them. I want to placeholder them. Then. Um, Type, const, and region all have placeholders. That is comprised of a universe. What is a universe? Am I even reading it correctly? Universe index. Universes are during type and trait checking in the presence of 4 binders. Okay. Wow. Welcome back, Nigel. Okay, I'm not reading further. It is complicated enough. So what I deduce from that is that I probably just wanna instantiate it with placeholders. Lift something. Encode, decode. Oh my god. Okay, implement binder. Where T is type visitable. Welcome back, Penguin Operator. Why are you all back like at the same time? Okay, so dummy wraps the value in a binder. Okay, so just wrap. Assert that it doesn't contain any bound variables that would be bound by the binder. Does this include like all possible generics? Yeah, I assume that. That's what I assumed. So does this include? Well, I mean, even if I can ask the question, you're probably not gonna get it. So I guess we'll pass. Bind with variables. Okay, so this is when I instantiate it. Wait, no. Oh, wait, this is all binds. Yeah, sure. So those are just constructors. Fold, visit. Okay, I think this is okay. Skip binder, which is not correct. It does not reference any generic arguments. Example at def_id. Or when you're making sure you only pass the value to the things which can handle escaping bound variables. Skip binders, bound variables. Okay, so what I need. Thank you for the raid, Kevin. I quite expected that. So yeah, welcome in raiders. Right now we're reading Rust compiler source code because why not? Because we're hacking into Rust compiler. Yeah, what can I say? So we have some code. Let's actually simplify it a little bit to a single function. And if we run it right now, it's probably not gonna run. Hopefully. Yeah, it's not gonna run, but imagine it ran and it generated C code that contains a main function with no arguments and void return type. So yeah, right now I'm digging through the rustc source code to figure out how I can skip generics of a type, which are encoded into binders. Rebind, no bound variables, transpose, iter, new visit. Oh my god, what is this? Just test Chicago. I don't have a working commit. That's the problem. I don't remember when I committed last time. Actually. Yeah, I don't have a working commit. Last commit contained a library that got deleted from crates.io, so unfortunately I can't. Yeah, my bad, I should have committed before. Sadly. We don't yet have much. Oh, here iter identity, so we should have instantiate identity as well. Yeah. Spike Spaz, thank you for the follow. So I can probably copy comment this out, comment all this out, get rid of that. Let params spec. So this should probably, oops, this should probably work, right? If you want an example here, this matches. We have simple underscore prefix because it's in a crate that's called simple. So, yeah. And if I declare another function test inside of this thing, then we'll have another function here. Right now we're only doing function declarations, function bodies are gonna come later. It's not like I did it before twice or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times and just rewrote compiler again and again and again. And yeah. By the way, fun fact, right now we are building a Rust CodeGen backend, which you can pass into rustc, which is pretty cool, I think. Anyway, so yeah. Let's actually let's put something into main xi32 so that we have something to work with. So I assume I just do instantiate identity as well. Oh wait, does this deref? Today QV transfiled cast to OCaml, and instead of wasting time using official OCaml AST, he used his own representation and finished in time. Wait, what? Can the same be said about Orcon? No. Actually, I will use my own C representation because all the Rust crates that were capable of generating C code were deleted from crates.io. And by all I mean the only one that existed, Tamago. Like actually, it might even be in DocsRS still. No, it's not. Like, if you look up Tamago on crates.io, you only see the Tamacro crate, which was a macro crate for Tamago, but Tamago doesn't exist anymore. It's like, yeah, that's it. What happened to the owner? They're mess. They just deleted Tamago. Wait, there is GitHub. Oh wait, Tamago is still there, yay! Well, doesn't matter. Generating C is not that hard. Like, it would map better if you said I should write my own Rust parser instead of using the existing one. But in this case, I'm gonna say to you no. Right now, I'm literally using Rust compiler itself, the original one, the one that supports everything. And I'm gonna be using MIR heavily, because MIR did all the work for me. Like, with MIR, pretty much everything is like instantiated already and done, and yeah. So yeah, Tamago, here we used to have this, now we don't. This wasn't published. Like, I don't know why. Last month. Updated last month. Builder pattern. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, last month? It was created last month. I'm pretty sure it was published before that. That is weird. Maybe it's gonna be published in the future and I'm just going insane. And I'm like, I know the future. Okay, so inputs and output. Wait, it's binder. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, wait, it's binder implementation. Okay. The process Rust to or CoIR to C or directly Rust to C. What am I doing for features? Nigel, you have seen me converting. You have seen me do 3 parts of the challenge. Like, if you look at my GitHub gists, last 3 are just challenge.c, challenge.cpp, and challenge.c. With first one yielding this. I still wonder. Let me just check. Godbolt. If I can macro a macro in C. So like, if I do define gen x, for short for generate x, with, let's say t is a generic parameter, and I'm gonna define generate y with a t2 as a generic parameter, and I'm gonna do this. That's gonna be fine. And how? I don't think it's gonna work though. T8, T2B. Okay, why is it complaining? Hash is not followed by a macro parameter. Oh, can I like? Oh no. Not quite. Oh no. C macro yield macro. So you can't make a macro that yields a macro. Sadly. Sadly, this is not possible. Oh, I don't know if I can do this then. I mean, I can wrap it in includes like people do. Anyway, that's a side quest. So for features missing in C, we'll convert them to C. Like, I have an idea of how to do trade bounce in C, so that's gonna be fun. We're not yet there though. It's like, until we get there, it's gonna be a while. If we even get there. Okay, instantiate, finally. So this instantiate takes arguments, and then is there instantiate identity? There is an instantiate identity for wait, that's an early binder. Oh, that's an early binder. Where's the regular binder? Okay, can I close all of this? Get rid of that and go to type binder. Dummy bind with variables. How do I instantiate it? I can skip it, but I want to instantiate it. Map, try map, rebind, no bound variables, transpose iterator. How much state? 0. I mean, depends on what you mean. Databases and stuff. None. So like, the layer that I call Orco has no state. It's just a set of functions. Then Rust frontend currently saves nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, it only just, it references stuff from Rust compiler, but it doesn't save anything Orco specific. And C code generation backend currently only saves declarations to reuse them later, because, well, when I call declare function through Orco API, it must save all the types, all the parameter types, because when I call define function later, I'm not gonna provide them again. And so I'm just gonna copy them. Because I had them before. Validate bound variables. Bound variables, huh? Visit binder. Okay, so we can visit binder. Return self result. Control flow. Oh wow. Visit type, visit const. How do I instantiate a binder? Oh, now early binder. Wait. Okay, so I should probably read docs.rs instead of this. Binder. Is there no way of instantiating a binder? Again, we have two binders. I have no idea which one I'm reading. This is public. Oops. This is rustc public, right? Rustc type IR, which means rustc public, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we have bound variables. We can skip them. Oh, there is no instantiation. You started working on a new language, just a simple lambda calculus interpreter. Let's ADTs and pattern matching on ADTs will be added as macros later. Interesting. They don't start making a new language like daily. Not daily, but from time to time. With self-type. Okay, I don't know how to unpack a binder unless except for skip binders, which for some reason there is no documentation on this method, except that there is. Oh wait, it's called skip binder right now, and there's like a huge doc comment above it. Yeah, quite literally, skip binder has a huge doc comment, and like none of it is displayed here. Only your fourth attempt to make a lane. Yeah, fair enough. I have made more than you. No, I didn't. I have only completed 2 languages in my life. Okay, 3 languages, fine. So one of them was my attempt at making a language way back when I was a Java programmer. So when I liked Java more than C++ at that point. It was interpreted, but it could read ELF files. Wait, no, portable executable files, because it was on Windows, right? It could read them. It could show sections or whatever. I don't even remember. But like, it could show symbols. It was pretty cool. It was interpreted. It was pretty finished. Second one is weather length from garbage collector 1, and third one is GC length from garbage collector 2. Anyway, so trade select, huh? It's usually better to discharge binary using those functions. Okay, good. Correct. Okay, no bound variables or instantiate bound regions. No bound. Your previous attempt was a usable dynamic typed list before you decided to add types. Yeah, adding types is hard. GC-lang has types. So we need no bound vars, no bound vars, for example. Oh, I see why. Instantiate bound regions. That's pretty much what I need. Although I have no idea where it is. Instantiate bound regions. I assume it's not quite like that. Has bound regions. No, that's not what I need. I assume that's a trait method or something. Bound regions. What's that? Oh, 3 names. Oh, it's TY context. So I put the binders, then I put whatever this is. Oh wait, that's folder, right? And then it returns this. Oh no, I don't have a folder. Closure. The closure is expected to run from free region. Okay, maybe I should should use a different signature. Mm. Binders. Okay, binders are gonna be my nightmares from now on. The laying before that, very simple. Didn't even have a race. Compiled to gas. He didn't even account for the red zone issue. What's a red zone issue? It sounds familiar. Can't quite remember. You could have solved it easily. You realized you were making a language that didn't even have a race. Well, I'm pretty sure my first language didn't have a race. Wait, no, it did have a race. Okay, I can't thank Animon enough for teaching me how to make languages. um, Sometimes I wish his videos were translated so you could watch those. Using registers out of declared stack frame. Huh? Um, Not registers. Okay, so accessing stuff outside of stack frame. Is that what you mean? How can you have this issue? Out of declared stack frame. How can you have this issue? It's like only if you use variables without declaring them. That sounds silly. Also, did you have a register allocated? Oh, I remember. Actually, my first language. Oh, sorry, hit the microphone. So for my first language, after getting an interpreter, I wanted to also get a compiler. I already showed that at some point, and so I had a Java. I had written it in Java, and I was like, I'm gonna make my own ISA. I did not know what ISA was before there. I was just imagining instructions out of thin air. But even then, I was like, how am I gonna allocate registers? Which turned out, well, it is a hard problem, and humans are bad at it. I know. That's what I know. Well, it's not that hard. It shouldn't be. But like, that is a real compiler problem. And it was forever ago. I was little. Okay, so what do I need? That's not what I need. Signature. Sig. Okay, so this returns. Oops. Like you said, you could have solved it easily. I mean, how can you even have it in the first place? I guess you can. Depends on the design. Still, I can't imagine. Like, how I would do it probably. Um, I would enumerate all variables. Well, one of the solutions is to enumerate all variables in the function and just like count them and allocate space in stack frame in advance and use pointers to it. The second way is every time I see variable declaration, I just push something onto the stack so that I have space there, and then I just use that. But like still, then you can only access stuff outside of stack frame if you use a variable before you declare it or after you dropped it, which I don't think you had that. I don't think that was the issue. Okay, so this is a fancy function signature. Maybe Mayar fansig is nicer. Fansig. This one. Oh. Oh. I see. Well, there's a Mayar type. Not rustc public, but a Mayar one. Middle ty. It was definitely used. It is definitely used somewhere. Okay, so yeah, let's look at skip binder method docs again. So it says instantiate bound regions. Is there anything? The regions with erased maybe? Oh, this looks promising. Replaces any late bound regions bound in value with erased. Useful in code generation, but also method lookup and few other places where precise region relationships are not required. You think it was a problem with your API design? ASM writer accepted a single stream of instructions and didn't know total stack size? Until on all instructions. Again, oh, okay, so you separate stuff. Well, that makes more sense. Anyway, let's try this. Actually, like at this point, I'm thinking that I should just skip binders and because it's gonna be more important if I when I will do generics actually. We're gonna be doing it differently. So yeah, signature, then we can create parameters. Inputs len. So inputs is that. So this could be an iterator. Oops, this probably not. Yeah, I need to iter. It's a slice. It's a slice. Okay, so this is a ty. Okay, so body is just, it exists. So right, pretty much to pass. So we're gathering space on the stack. We're invoking the SM writer. Can't really imagine it right now. And extra parenthesis. Oh right, I never made it mutable. Okay, so let's do type conversion, which is the most important part, pretty much. Lurk, have a nice lurk. This is rustc public type GY. Frontend string create rustc public. Okay. Now, and this should return orco type. Match ty kind. Ooh. Non-exhaustive patterns as well. Ooh, bound. Ooh, that's actually useful. With context. Okay, pretty much ignoring generics for now. Because, yeah, I have not gotten to a place where I actually need to worry about generics yet. Hi, Merlin. Thank you for the hydrate. So kind ty kind. What was I looking at? Wait. Oh, I wanted to look at this chess.com. Sure, wanna play against me or want me to play against a random person? Or if you want, okay, if you want, we can also do chess, whatever you prefer. Although I do have a chess.com account, I don't have a chess account. And also, I'm not very good at it, so yeah, now I have no idea how we can do it. Play. Uh, can I like create a link? Like it would be ideal if I just created a link and then whispered it to you. Notifications, that's not what I want. Subscribe. Oh, wait, you did a friend request to me already. Oh. Am I even logged in? I am. Oh my god, this monitor is awful. Wow, how did you find me so quick? Sure. We're friends now. I made more chess friends just streaming on Twitch than like anything. Okay, now it'll take me there. Okay, please work unlike last time. Oh, it did. Let's go. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this opening. Oh my god, I feel like it lagged a lot. I haven't played. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna mirror those moves. Oh my god, why? This is what I wanted to do for a reason. No. Okay, I'm not. I'm actually not sure now. Wait, what did I do? Whatever. I'm actually not sure now about one thing I wanted to do. I can feel the pressure. I can feel that you think something's wrong. Oh. Well, I normally am not thinking out loud because, yeah, that's just how I'm. Wait, it's my move. Oh, oh, I see. Oh, I see. Um, sure. Yeah, my bad now. Okay, you're a strong player. I think. Mm, your move now. I know you can't hear me. Okay, actually, by the way, category change. I completely forgot about it. Also, this was a bold move. This is more than like anything. I think I'm still good to go with this. Although I'm not sure. Oh, you take it with a knight. I take your knight with a pawn. And I'm pretty sure we're even or something. Hold on, I'm just gonna change the category. Yeah, I normally mess up on time, and I'm still like doing this. Okay, I'm just gonna castle. I was originally going to do that. Oh, come on! I was originally going to do that, but I wasn't sure. So if you, I'm gonna do this. Oh, why did I do this? Okay. How this works? Well, I mean, I don't have a plan, so I don't know. Currently, he has a material advantage. Oh, I'm not sure what you're trying to do. Well, actually, that was a bad idea. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I should be fine right now. I don't think you will even take my bishop away. And I have all you will. I don't think that matters. Oh. Oh, that was a pre-move. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh, that's a good place for a knight, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna move in. Checkmate, white flag. Oh, right. Oh my god, that's so bad. I mean, I didn't even cross the 6 minute mark. Oh my god. 3 mistakes, 1 blunder. Well, yeah, it was pretty bad. Why? People don't normally checkmate me like that. I guess. There's one move I was not. Well, I wasn't thinking. So. Well, I found it. So I was. The rook was like in the middle of the board. And I was like. So I wanna get rid of it from the middle because you put a knight there. And I just moved it back into this line because it makes sense. And I didn't even realize that like my king was one step away from a checkmate, and the only thing that prevented you from checkmating me is like the fact that I can go there and hide. To back one move, I know. Can I free move pieces? Like oh, I could. So then if you did that, I would do this and yeah, it would have been better. Nope. Like, I know you wouldn't do this. Sure. In 3 pawn at h7. Wait, is there g7? Is it? Why is it free? Wait, it's not free. It's not free. I can just take your king, your queen there. It isn't. Well, yeah, I specifically looked for it because like I knew that during the game. Well, anyway, if you wanna play at any point again, sure. Okay, let's see what we can do this. Use rusty public ty kind. It was a short game. Like, people don't normally checkmate me in a weird way. Because I didn't even realize I didn't have anywhere to move from there. And now I see it, now it's obvious. Now I obviously blocked myself. But like, point is, when I was here, I didn't even realize that you could checkmate me. I thought you would go here. And I can just take it. For some reason. Anyway, enough excuses. Ty. Or actually rigid ty, which is rustc public ty rigid ty. Rigid ty. Rustc public. Rigid type. Oh, what's a rigid type? Rigid type is like most types, right? Actually, I'm gonna do this. Ty. And then type alias. Alias kind, projection, inherent, opaque, free. And alias type is an alias type. Ooh. Oh, and generic args. Wait, what? Well, I'm gonna leave to do's. I'm just gonna leave it as to do. I guess parameter. That's a generic parameter, right? And then bound. Wait, semicolon. Right. So a parameter is, well, yeah, I assume that is, and bound is similar. It's just a parameter after all. Okay, so now we'll match type, rigid type, because that's most of the types. Bool. Oh, right. I also need. Oh, right. Thank you. I keep forgetting software and game dev. Okay, so I need a primitive type source here. PTS, impl, orco, primitive type, which is what we call, actually it should be declaration backend instead. I'll just pass a backend because I need references. Actually, no. Okay, let's keep primitive. It is a primitive type source for now, which is what I call a thing that can give me those primitive types. Boo. Okay, something that keeps changing on my activity feed, like time when redeem happened, and I just keep looking at it. Okay, so bool is a type, char is a type, pts char. Wait, oh, we don't have a char right now because chars can be different. Well, let's say Unicode char, but we'll to do it for now. Int type. Oh right, that's just like a Rust analyzer. Int ty, uint ty, float ty. Function is a type. It is. Everything is a type. I don't know where you saw it. Function def. Huh? Function def. Normal function pointer. Okay, so i8 is yes. Int. So what do we put in here? Size 8 bits. Signedness true. Signed. 16, 32, 64, 128. Size t. I size type signed true. 16. Actually, can I just 16, and then I'm just gonna do the same. Oops. Oops. Here. 32, 64, 128. And then I'm just gonna copy paste all of this to int ty, uint ty. So uint u. Oops. This is just, oops, this is just gonna be false. So it's gonna be unsigned. Oh right, those are uints as well. Float ty. Well, there aren't many, right? 16, 32, 64, 128. PTS float 16, 32, 64, it's 128. ADT definition generic args. This is so nice to have. Okay, so we'll to do that. We'll do primitive types for now only. Foreign. foreign def. What even is it? What even is foreign def? Kind. Oh, this thing has a kind. Oh, foreign function, foreign static. Wait, how? Foreign type. That's probably it. And this is a ty. Ha. Well, I'll to do it for now as well. To do string, to do array. I'm pretty sure PTS is like done. Yeah, we're done. Wait, how can a type be a pattern? Is it like a range? What? Type const. Presents a constant in a type system. Okay, that is interesting. I still don't get it. Pattern, type, pattern. Range. Slice. Well, everything is to do. I'm just gonna make all of it, like remove the field names. Oops. So get to coroutine. What even is the coroutine witness? Oh wait, never doesn't count. Never doesn't have any arguments. Okay, so we have a tuple. We don't have a separate unit. I'm gonna duplicate this and do tuple v if v empty. So this is unit PTS special case unit type. Now this is simple enough. Convert type. Expected 2 arguments. Alright, PTS backend. Ideally, I should pass type context to it as well. Okay, so return type. Signature output. That's it, right? Yeah, and then wrap it in convert type. Backend this. And reference. Wait, no. This is a reference, right? rustc middle. Wait, how did you... what? So this type is rustc public? This is rustc public. No, this is rustc middle type. What? Wait, what? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's better, actually. This is rustc middle type. Oh my god. So I don't care about rustc public. I need a different librs. Rustc public. Rustc private, rustc public. So I only care about rustc middle, actually. That changes everything. Type IR. That seems to be nicer. I still need to import rustc middle ty kind, and then int ty int ty float ty. Then I'm gonna do this. Here, where do we go? Oh my god, up to error. Oops. As always, I did one more. Okay, let's copy the int one from here and floats as well on uints, obviously. So put this here. It's not rigid ty anymore, it's just ty kind. MR type is better because it's simpler. It's like part of the work is done for me. Same for boolean char. Ty kind. Now get rid of this. Although I still need a tuple. ADT ty kind. Structures, enumerations, unions. List of i32. Yeah, sure. ADT array. ITY iconst. Wait, it automatically it used underscores instead of like usual. Well, I'm still gonna make them dots. This here. Same thing here. Ooh, it's not gonna work like that, right? Tuple. Actually, like Vim keybinds would be useful there. Oh no, the indices. This word, this name that I can't pronounce. So error guaranteed. Type. PTS error. Can I have a type? Actually, or code type. I should add an error type. An error type. Infer. Inference variable. Infer ty. Type variable, int variable, float variable, fresh. Var in type. Found in type. Placeholder. Bound variables. To render anonymous placeholder types. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all of that. So never, not yet a thing. Tuple. So I'm gonna do tuple types. If types is empty. So types is a vector. It's a row list. Oh my god, what? ITYs. No, this is a little bit uglier. Propend list with some header. Ow. What even is this? What even is a row list? Well, yeah, it works, so V. I'm just gonna call it V instead. So, okay, PTS void, or actually unit. Okay, never, coroutine dynamic, row pointers, slice. Ooh. Yeah, that's where we had an underscore. that broke a little bit. Okay, ADT. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it for now. Unexpected comma in the pattern. Wait, what? What is a slice? A slice has a single field. I guess this is just invalid. This is just Rust analyzer broken, I assume. Yeah. Now let's see down here. Expected TY phone, TY reference. Right, this should be a reference. Should be a reference. Now. This should be referenced. So this also takes a reference. Okay. Okay, test SH. Angry. Why are you angry? Also, is TY copyable? Because if it is, then maybe I don't need to pass it by ref. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, it is copyable. Oh, it is copyable. Oh, I do not need to pass it by reference. Then apparently pattern type errors not covered. Oh, right, cgen. This Orco. Actually, I should use Orco type here. Probably. Type error. 2 error. And up. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? This was an error from the second call of the compiler, saying that main can't have arguments. Obviously. Let's call it main2. Main function not found. Okay, sure. Here is your main function. This works. Would you look at that? We have types now. And what do we have also here? F32, for example. Compiler is just complaining. Great, works. Now let's commit it, because I haven't committed in a while. So what do we have here? Rewrite begin. So again, great. We love rewrites, right? Now, should we do what? So function declarations, function definitions would be useful, so that I can like actually know the whole process here. So let's go to, I don't even know where to start with this, honestly. Probably here where we declare stuff. Then we have codegen, right? Codegen items. Let's generate this function, and it will take tcx. Yeah, codegen will address this as well. So let's put those in. However, this is gonna be definition backend. Actually, I should call it define. Again here, again rustc main or cogot merchant rustc, right? In full backend. Module items, yeah, sure. Placeholder type, no type. Now what do we do here? I assume we also loop through things. I assume we also loop through things. Signature inputs. Wait. That's not the place I wanted to copy stuff from. Here. Or actually like so, like that. Okay, now define function. And define public function. Actually, also this is public function. So it's gonna be pretty similar to declare. It's gonna be defined though. Okay, so we need function, we need a body. I'm just gonna copy everything from declare. create declare. Okay, now I need the mir body. tcx dot mir. How do I get the body? The mir body. THAR body. Oh my god. I have access to THAR. I think I need a mir though. Although I would like to look at THAR body. Because even on Rust Playground you can't look at THAR, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you have HAR, you have WASM and MIR and other things. Not THAR. I have no idea what it's gonna be. ID. I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, I wanna see what's gonna give me. It's angry. Something. Oh, definition backend not implemented for the cgen. Alright, codegen. Oh, this is bad. Backend. Definition backend for backend. Oracle. Is this it? This is it. Well. Good enough, right? I'm gonna get rid of those 33 lines. Oh. Many more. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna get rid of everything. I should probably just comment all of this out. Backend declare function. Welcome back, Nigel. So for declare function, wait. Okay, I should probably do this and also a little bit smaller. Oh, I can see. Oh my god. Okay, so define function. Now I want to take a look at cgen lib. Does it have a lot of things? No. and cgen declare cgen types. Well, it has this, which I don't need. Backend definition backend. Okay, let's debug the MIR body. The THAR body. Did you know Rust has a stage of compilation that's called THAR? Oh my god, trait cogen is not implemented for never type. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. Why is it not implemented? Cogen for cogen. Everything to do. Everything with to do's. Place it lifetime parameter. I don't care about lifetimes. I don't care about anything. Definition backend. Can I just do? Can I just do this? We can. Okay, it compiles. I'm pretty sure. Now let's actually see the THAR. What even is this? Steel value wlock. None. Okay, that's not very helpful. Let's try to debug it. Print it. Pretty print THAR. I don't think THAR even has pretty print. Everybody gets stolen by unsafety checking, unless this is on. The THR body gets stolen. It's somebody stole THR, guys. I think it actually got stolen. Like, it outputs nothing, because it says none in the RW log. Oh no, I think it got stolen. This is silly. But like, really? I don't think we can even have access to it properly. HER, THR body stability, type CK body, type check. Wait, we don't have anything. We don't even have like MIR body. Okay, HER body will give this params value expression. How do we get MIR body? Search MIR body. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Compiler interface from rustc public. Ooh. That's exactly what I need though. That's like actually exactly what I need. However, I need compiler context for that. Which contains TY context. Oh my god. How do I get compiler context? I don't think I can get it. Okay, let's check the source. Oh, right. Wait, compiler interface is a trait. It's public to create. Eh. What was this? It's implemented for a container. Wait, how did it? What? Huh? Wait, compiler context to my body. That's what I was looking for. Instance MIR. That's what I need, isn't it? Well, I guess I could just type MIR. And then it's just MK. MIR keys. Set of all def IDs in this crate that have MIR associated with them. This includes all the body owners, but also things like struct constructors. Struct constructors. Const qualifiers, I assume. MIR build. Build the MIR for a given def ID and prepare it for const qualification. See rustc dev guide for more info. Well, don't have much info. Also, def ID is a key, so I should rename this to key. Oh, and I knew it's gonna wrap. Define. Define. Oh wait, declare. Right. ID. This should be called key. Key, I said. Okay. So MIR build. I wanted to see rustc dev guide. Oh, here it is. And MIR construction. Unpack all the things. Generate some MIR. Mute self, basic block, return result type. Functions that generate MIR tend to fall into one of two patterns. First, the function generates only statements, then it will take the basic blocks as an argument onto which the statement should be appended. Can return the result as normal. But there are other functions that may generate new basic blocks as well. For example, lowering an expression like this requires generating a small diamond-shaped graph. In this case, functions take a basic block where their code starts and return a potentially new basic block where the code generation ends. The block end type is used to represent this. What? Oh, block end is like block end as something else. That's silly. That is silly. V match self-generate more MIR. Look, and why is there only match, like, why? Oh wait, this is match on a type, not on an enum. What? Like you need to unpack it. Okay, sure. Lowering expressions, or value, assignment, operand, place, whatever. Operator lowering, method call lowering. Okay, there isn't much here. Complete list of items. Okay, yeah. Let's look up for more MIR functions. So MIR build returns a steel body. MIR promoted. Promoting constants. Okay, so MIR build prepare for const qualification. I assume this takes place after that. Borrow checking at some point. Because like steal, it is stallable. You can steal it. You can steal this body as well. I assume. Call graph cyclic. Returns a set of tentative call lists that may result in a recursive call to key. What? Liner call is shims. Generate an MIR body for the shim. What does this mean? Optimized MIR. After optimizations passes have run. This MIR is MIR that is ready for codegen. Okay, this is what I need. So only query that can fetch non-local MIR at present. Promoted MIR. I don't really care about this. Instance MIR. Possibly auto-generated MIR of instance kind. Okay, so I assume I need one. Also, I wanna see what MIR shims is. Oops. MIR shims. Body for shim, huh? Well, okay, I need the MIR. We need the MIR optimized MIR. for the key, it's gonna return a body. Ooh, this is important. Pretty. How do I pretty print a myar? Myar to string pretty. How do I print a myar? Well, I guess I can just print. Maybe. Well, maybe I can just print it like that. I don't think I can. Yeah, no. We can debug it, surely. That's not nice, but we can. There must be a formatter on it. Oh wow, this has basic blocks. Prints basic blocks. Statements, terminator, return. Yes, this is the second one. This is the first one. Statements, and then debug printing statements is just literally printing statements. So 0 is a 0 value. And then terminator is return. What does it return though? Oh wait, maybe this is the instruction. Maybe it's debug the new stuff. Anyway, so we can cogent body. Like, okay, body basic blocks. Is that what we need? Lower the representation of a single function. List of basic blocks. Phase. Built-in analysis runtime. Port checking and friends. Runtime memory are dialect used for CTFE optimizations and cogent. Semantic difference between analysis MIR and runtime MIR are full. Drops. In analysis MIR drop, terminators represent conditional drops. Roughly speaking, in data flow analysis there's whatever. I don't get it. Packed drops, I think. Okay, it's just drops. Retags. This is enabled analysis MIR has implicit retags. By the way, what time is it? 4:40. I've been live for 2.5 hours just, and it's already 5 p.m. Wow. Retags in the same way Rust itself has them. Coroutine bodies. Okay, that's about it. The runtime phase optimized. I assume that's what it's gonna be. Wait. So we have phase pass count. Wow. Pass count is the number. Source. MIR source. Source scopes. Coroutine. Local defs. The first local is the return value pointer. Oh! Followed by arg count. Locals for the function arguments, followed by any user declared variables and temporaries. User type annotations, canonical type annotations. Arg count, spread arg, span. Required consts, mentioned items. So yeah, we're yet to work with that. So what do we have with MIR? Instance kind, MIR source, oh, instance kind and promoted. What I assume is, yes, it's an empty struct. New type index, well actually it's the new type index, so maybe it's not empty. It's probably not empty. So what were we going to do with this? Basic blocks, I assume that's what we should start with. So this is basic blocks. It's literally basic blocks. Oh, and it has cache. Oh, it has cache. So I assume this thing is a graph. Typical 95% of welcome back. Unlurk. See you. That's typically 95% of basic blocks have 4 of your predecessors. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Welcome back. Chattery does not understand you. Please be nicer to him. To it. Chattery is nice. Chattery is a good guy. It has a sword. You shall also give it an editor. Okay, what am I looking at? Switch target value. That's not what I want. So I assume. Oh my god. I remember reading a book about all of this. Reverse post order. Returns basic blocks in a reverse post order. As mute. I think reverse post order is like the order where all block predecessors are definitely coming before the block. Which means... Wait, that's impossible, because loops, we have loops. Wait, how can reverse post order exist then? Because, like, it's topologically sorted. I'm pretty sure. Also, the method of visiting nodes in a tree over a graph. When first traverse the right subtree, then left subtree, and finally visit the current node. Okay, so you first traverse all subtrees. Well, how have you made basic blocks, which is control flow graph, a tree? Because it's not a tree. It's a direct graph. And it is cyclic. It can have cycles. At least. So how can you have it? I mean, well, I mean, actually, that's reverse post order is just topological sort with some backlinks, I assume. Start block. It should start with a start block, right? Ooh, ASCII art. An iterator over body basic block Z. Returns basic blocks in a reverse post order, makes use of the basic blocks CFG's cache reverse post order. Reverse post order is the reverse order of a post order traversal. This is different to a pre-order traversal and represents a natural linearization of control flow. Exactly. You don't understand anything, I don't understand much. Although I do kinda get it. Reverse post order of traversal of this graph is either ABCD or ACBD, because it doesn't matter which one you choose first, because yeah. So and when you do this, so you go from A to B or to C depending on the condition, and then you go from one of those forward to D. And if there is a loop, then well, you must loop. That for a graph containing no loops, i.e. a DAG, this is equivalent to a topological sort. Exactly. Can you have a topological sort on a cyclic graph? I assume you can't, because it's impossible to order items in a graph that has loops. But this is like good enough, so I can just call it a DAG. Wait, I can just call it a topological sort. Although it's invalid because not all the time it can be valid. Mono-reachable. Oh my god, all of this stuff. Traversal of a body that tries to avoid unreachable blocks. See what is this? Well, let's get. Oh wait, we do get it. We do have it. Wait, hold on. Oh, this isn't a query param. This is not the thing. Okay, sure. Wait, how did they find out how to get the MIR? Where did they read it? Where did they read? Doesn't matter again. Oops. Here. So, can I? Well, I mean, I can just go through a slice, or I can go through a reverse post order. And I feel like I'm gonna go through a reverse post order. Because it's not. I mean, it is cached, most likely, because it's been through many things, this IR. So I guess we'll just visit that. Because it's nicer. It's gonna be at least nicer to look. So block, what does block have? Block has instructions. It has statements and terminator. Statements. Start location. Index. Huh. What is the block? Basic block, yeah. Start location. Oh, location. Initial block self and statement index. What is location? Position of the start of the statement, or if statement index equals the number of statements, then the start of the terminator. Okay. Debug for location. Oh, yeah, not much useful. Okay, so basic block. Const block 0. New type index. I should look up new type index, by the way. There's probably a great crate that does this like outside of rustc. Oh wow. Highway taking. Basic blocks data statements. So that's how you get statements. What can I? How can I get stuff from? How can I get the data? Body. Can I do this? Because the block is basically a reference right now. No, I can't. Wait, you can. Oh. Third, yay. Raspberry. Yummy. Okay, so we can actually get the data this way. Okay, block. Now we have statements. We have access to statements. Then a terminator and lesson and unwind pass is used during codegen where distinct kinds of basic blocks may be generated, particularly for as we see cleanup. Blocks must only branch to other unwind blocks. Oh, so this is, I assume, just something optimization related. So statements, terminator. Theme change, add weighta dark. Add weighta dark. Oh. Okay, how can you keep doing it? Here. That works. I should generally access it through terminator mute methods. So the exception is that certain passes such as simplify config flow graph, control flow graph, swap out the terminator temporarily with none, while they continue to recurse over the set of basic blocks. Sure, I guess. So we have a terminator. And kinda assume if we look at return here. Yeah, it returns 0. Underscore 0. Okay, let's go through statements for stmt in. Is this oh wait. Eh? Yeah, statement. Is this also a reference? That's why. No. Kind. Needs clarification, needs clarification, needs clarification. Everything needs clarification. Okay, what is this? Assigned statements roughly correspond to an assignment in Rust proper, except without the possibility of dropping the previous value. It must be done separately if at all. What? Front-end web development is so messed up. Sometimes you want to switch fields to it to prove to yourself you can do better. Oh. I already said this a few times, but Helix has a work-in-progress plugin system, and I'm pretty sure it's not merged yet. Abstraction needs concretization to be clear. Whatever. So, a plugin system, that's a discussion, a log discussion, answered. How can a discussion be answered? Come back. Come forward. You can. I have compiled that at some point. There might even be releases. This thread has devolved into language popularity discussions. Deep philosophy. You're going to go search for the votes where I worked with it. Okay, you can go do that. I should have made a YouTube video out of it actually. But yeah, I didn't. Okay, so where is the pull request? Where is the PR? That's not the one. More question. So that's another discussion. It's being worked on. Okay, so this is a draft PR. What language is used for developing? For plugins, no. Plugins are made in Scheme, which is a Lisp dialect. You need to clarify your thought flow. Maybe. Pretty deep. So still as an optional plugin system. Yeah, that was forever ago. I assume this comment has not been edited. Well, maybe it has. So yeah, shall. Ooh, wait, I can't play webm videos. Ah, that's sad. File 3 for Helix would be neat. Yeah, and it is implemented in the plugin system. It was implemented forever ago already. 17 hours ago. Wow, this is popular. Hello everyone, I've created a plugin for the new Steel plugin system that displays pressed keys on screen. Okay, so I assume it got much improved. Share after working on that a bit more, but I haven't found any time to work on it for a while, so I'll share it now. It's called a plugin called Select Project. Oh my god, that's so useful! So yeah, if we take a look at the branch, last commit last week. So you can compile this. It should be pretty easy. So you just clone this repository, this one specifically, this branch specifically, and then you just do xtool something. HST what? Helix scheme. Yeah, true. I normally collaboratively work on Helix plugins. On the Helix plugin. I don't know. Okay, so normally for my Helix workflow, I just create, I just do a file trim. Oh wait. I use Yazi and just terminal splits. That's what I want to say. Sometimes my thoughts are just not working. They should hold on. I'm back. What is happening? E. Okay, not much. Not many. Um, not many things. You have some new Helix commands. Wow. um. So yeah. Feels boring. Does this video inspire you to make custom language? What is it? Oh wait, is this the the C++ interpreter? I literally linked it. So I saw it 4 hours after it was released. I have no idea who this guy is. And I was watching it. I was smiling constantly and laughing and like, oh my god. Although to be fair, I'm pretty sure you can do many things in comp time, in const expr. Like many things in const expr. You don't have to abstract that many things. Reset diff changes is so helpful. Not for me. I'm not doing many diff things, although might be useful sometimes. It starts in 5 seconds. Oh no. See, I watched this video and I linked it in Discord. It was fun. I was literally thinking about it. So inspired you to make custom functional languages. It inspired me to go back to Orco. Use space F for all files in Git, or space E I can't read because pin message and thing. Or space E for all files in WD of currently open file. What? In working directory. Oh wait. Space Shift E. Space F for all files and Git dir. Oh. Wait, space Shift E. Shift space E. Wait, space Shift E. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, that is interesting. Oh, that's useful. Oh my god, why didn't you tell me about space Shift E earlier? External space, file picker and current buffer directory. Well, it seems to work for me. Because I'm pretty sure that's the current working directory. Let's check. You did all. Check my config. Wait, what? Uh, oh god, I still have scheme file here. No, you didn't. My config has nothing. Nothing related to like space shifty stuff. Currying is good for if function. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I noticed that. Nothing routed to space E, nothing routed to space E. So I use space F for files. Space E and space shift E, I had no idea about it. Oh wait, it's not space shift E, it's just space E. Wait, or are those different? Wait, no. Yeah, those different. Those are different. Oh my god. Space shift E is like not the nicest keybind. Or I guess I'm not used to it. Now you put user bin env g++ $0 the show bin main and exec bin main exit dollar question mark into src minus c. That's great. That is great. It's so sad that C doesn't have shebang. Doesn't support shebang. But yeah, that was a great video. Let me go to a different open buffer. Sure, let me just open something. Let me open declare. This one. Sure, here you go. So space shift E is literally a directory containing the current file. Space E is I don't know what this is. .git backends, frontends. Oh wait, that's browser for current Git directory. Yeah, that's probably what you meant. And space F is where I opened Helix. Wait, this is same for me basically. Oh! Wait. Oh wait, that's a file browser. Hold on, that's the thing I have been waiting for forever. You literally run a src main cpp, yeah. Yeah, I know you can do this, but Rust supports shebang. I know that for sure. Special show description. Open file explorer and workspace root, current buffers directory, yeah. What is this word? Okay, so this is very cool. Look, this is a file manager, a file tree. Literally. It's not a file, it's a file manager. So if I do this, I can actually open like files and directories. So I do src, wait, no, backends. I didn't know this. I didn't know this. They have a file tree, not just space that just searches for files. This. So I do backends, sure. cgen, src, types. Oh my god. This is so useful. Okay, stmt kinds. Much. Let's get back to it a little bit. Oh, that's not many. Wow, that's a small amount of statements. That is so nice. No no operation. Let's go. Yeah, you were numb. Huh? 2 new commands. Okay, go ahead. Go to some other file. Which one? Cargo toml, sure. Here's another file. In the meantime, let me just no build anymore required. Why did you like how did how does not quite shebang replace knob? Select 2024 and press 300 Control A. What? Wait, 300 Control A. This adds numbers. Okay, so I knew that Control A increases stuff. Although, okay, and this subtracts. Oh, wait, wait. Oh, this subtracts from like this. Okay, hold on. Oh wow. Okay, I knew something like that exists. However, I never use it. Nope, here is any build script. I mean, actually, yeah, you're right. Shebang replaces build scripts. Way to abstract needs clarification. What is way to abstract for you? So yeah, increasing and decreasing numbers is not very useful for me, honestly. Okay, so let's import statement kind, because it's a pretty long name. And there aren't many. There aren't many statement kinds, which is cool. Because it's MIR. Look, I have to implement just all of this. And I'm done with Orco. Pretty much. Orco is done and Orco works. It is for ordered lists. In Markdown, actually, you're right. I don't have many ordered lists in Markdown now. Like, or pretty much any ordered lists. Don't do them much. So assign fake read. What's fake read? This is a nope. During static analysis, fake read requires that a value being read is initialized, constitutes a use of a value for the purposes of NLL. What? This is a ref. If the value is a reference, the lifetime of that reference will be extended to cover the fake read. Oh, but unlike actual read, does not invalidate any exclusive borrows. Think of number R's number enter or what? Think of number R number enter. Well, it's probably C number. or like R digit. Think if number and realized number has more digits than the current number. C type number escape. You can control A. Think of the productivity. No. Yeah, incrementing, decrementing numbers is pretty cool, but not much useful. Although, one more thing about this cargo homo. Give me something that has numbers. One more cool thing about this is actually, actually this doesn't work in Helix. Never mind. You need to build TMCOS. Total Mental Clarity OS. What is this? Need to build. Okay, so fake read is pretty much an op. Set discriminant. Oops. These are mental, not total clarity. What? Hold on, what is base J? What is this? What did I open? Where's J? Jump list picker. Ha. Okay, so set discriminant. Write the discriminant for a variant to the enum place. What? What's coroutines? Okay, I don't get what it means. Deinit? What is this? Deinitializes the place. This writes uninit bytes to the entire place. So this is debug feature, basically. Writes the discriminant for a variant to the enum. What is a discriminant? Okay, hold on. Enum discriminant rust. I don't remember. I'll call him cool. Discriminant, is it a number that like identifier? Yeah. So we have variant index, we write a discriminant place. Permit for both coroutines and ADTs. This does not necessarily write to the entire place, instead it writes the minimum set of bytes required by the layout for the type. Deinit, storage leave, storage dead. Status marks the live range of a local. Each local is either allocated or unallocated. Sometimes below, all locals except for function parameters are initially unallocated. Storage leave statements can cause memory to be allocated for the local, while dead statements can cause the memory to be freed. In other words, leave dead act like the heap operations allocate deallocate, but for stack allocated variables. ZB. Some locals have no storage leave or storage dead statements within the entire mayor body. Yeah, these locals are implicitly allocated for the duration of for the full duration of the function. There's the convenience method. MR data flow storage always storage live locals for computing those locals. If the local is already allocated, calling storage leave again will implicitly freeze the local and then allocate a fresh uninitialized memory. If a local is already deallocated, calling storage dead against nope. Okay, so storage leave, storage dead can be called multiple times, I assume. Retag references in given place ensuring they got fresh tags. What are the tags? This is part of the stacked borrows model. These statements are currently only interpreted by a MIRI and only generated when the MIR limiter tag is passed. See this for more details. For code that is not specific to stacked borrows, you should consider retags to read and modify the place. Kind default and offend entry. The initial retag of an argument when entering a function. Retag preparing a two-phase borrow pointers. Okay, I don't know what this means. Oops. Yeah, sure, we covered that. Place mention. This statement exists to preserve a trace of a I can't read this word. Matched against a wildcard binding. This is especially useful for let underscore equals place bindings that desugar to a single place mentioned place. Okay, so this is again an OP, I guess. When executed runtime, this compiles to compute the given place, but then discards it without doing a load. Yeah, this is fine when the pointer is dangling. This is important. Okay, what's next? Ascribe user type. I didn't have to close the file. Encodes a user's type ascription, whatever this means. This needs to be preserved intact so that NLL can respect them. For example, let A colon t equals y. The effect of this annotation is to relate the type ty of the place y to the user given type t. This effect depends on the specified variance. Covariant requires that. Okay, so this is like, oh, this is an op. So it's like set a type or like constrain the types more specifically. Coverage kind. Okay, actually, I'm getting worried about something. If I get the locals block. Wait, it's not in block, it's in body. Come on. Okay, rustc local decals. Index vec of local, which is just an index, to a local decal. Mutability info type. Okay, so there is a type, which is an MIR type, right? Oh my god, that's so useful, that's so nice. User type. Is user manually ascribe the type? I don't care. I don't care, dude. Actually, maybe I do. A little bit. Coverage. Carries control flow sensitive information injecting by this, such as where to generate physical coverage counter increments during code gen. What? Coverage statements are used in conjunction with the coverage mappings and other information stored in the functions. MIR function coverage info. 29 MIR. Take care to look up the original function's coverage info. Interpreters and codegen backends that don't support coverage instrumentation can usually treat it as an OP. So all of I can treat it all as an OP, right? Intrinsic. Denotes a call to the intrinsic that does not require an unwind pass and always returns. This avoids editing a new block and the terminator for simple intrinsics. Const-eval counter. Instructions that const-eval interpreter instructs the const-eval interpreter to increment the counter. It's like, increment a random counter in a random interpreter, sure. How am I gonna process it? I have no idea. This counter is used to track how many steps the interpreter has taken. It is used to prevent the user from writing const code that runs for too long or infinitely. Other than in the const-eval interpreter, this is a NOP. Okay, const-eval. It's const-eval stuff. NOP. Useful for deleting instructions without affecting statement indices. Marker statement indicating where place would be dropped. This is semantically equivalent to NOP. All of it is just no operations. When do we get to operations? When do we get to stuff? I can ignore all of this for now at least. Wait, there isn't anything. It ended. Hold on. How do I actually wait? Oh wait, it's all a sign. Right. I forgot. Assign is literally the only operation. Do we have many? Oh, we have many. Well, not many, but quite a bit. Yields the operand unchanged. Use repeat operand const. Operand could be a copy, move, or a constant. Wait. Get me to your value. Syntax. Why is it in syntax? Why is it syntax? MIR syntax. Ha. Repeat. Okay, sure. Ref. Creates a reference that indicate of the indicated kind of the place. Create a pointer reference. Thread local ref. A row pointer. Len. What? Why is this like so specific? Let's place metadata to determine length. Their value is ill-formed for places of other types. This cannot be a unary operator pointer metadata because that expects a value and we only have a place. And unary operator pointer metadata row pointer is not a thing. Okay, sure. Performs essentially all of the casts that can be performed via S. This allows for casts from to a variety of types. Fix me. Document exactly what cast kinds allow which types of casts. Pointer expose. Oh my god, there are a few. Okay, where is this? Where was it? Here. Binary operation. Offset has the same semantics as offset, pointer offset, except that the second parameter may be a usize as well. Heh. The comparison operator accept bools, chars, signed or unsigned integers, floats, row pointers, or function pointers to return a bool. Must be matching up to the real caveat of lifetimes and function pointers. Left and right shift operations accept signed or unsigned integers, not necessarily for the same type, and return a value of type. Bit operations the foo with overflow. Oh, foo is like a placeholder, right? Are like the foo, but returning t bool instead of just t, where bool is true if the result is not equal to the infinite precision result. What? Whatever. So this is just the binary operations for integers and other things. Fake read. When executed at runtime, it's an op. Oh wait, I missed it. We already read it. Ref, thread local ref, pointer len. By the way, I forgot about YouTube chat. Sorry, nobody wrote in it. Sure, I guess that doesn't matter. Nobody cares about YouTube. Maybe Devninja was correct, and I should not stream to YouTube. Okay, cast binary operation, nullary operation. Oh my god. As described by operation. Oh, size of, a line of, offset of, UB checks, constant checks. Okay, pretty simple. Discriminant to the place. Returning it as an integer of the discriminant type. Returns 0 for types without discriminant. Okay, whatever. Aggregate. Creates an aggregate value. Oh, right, struct. Create a data type. So it's takes a box of aggregate kind and then a vector of field index to operand. Shallow init box transmutes a pointer mute to U8 into a shallow initialized box of T. By the way, this is basically like Rust VM, Rust bytecode. You didn't think of it, but it exists. Okay, whatever this is. Oh, right, I see. Copy for the ref. Wrap on save binder. Ha. Okay, can I just print the statement? TMT. I don't know if it has display. I feel like it's not. It doesn't. Obviously it doesn't. Key debug, I guess. Oh wait, right. I shouldn't just move it out. So this was the only statement. But yeah. Wait, right, we need to define a function. Forgot about it. Also signature, who cares? Back and define function path. Also, why do we call it a path name? Maybe declare. I also want to call this a name. No name. Okay, so define function name, and it's gonna return a codegen. And when codegen drops, it's done. Okay, body block. So yeah, and then we do codegen dot something. Anyway, I think we'll do it next time. It's time I end. It's just 3.5 hours. It's not much, but it's like it's this. I don't know if you can see it. 5:30 p.m. Oops. Stop sleeping. Ah, come on. God, I can't undo this. 5:30 p.m. It's late. Actually, it's not that late. It's like 5 more hours until I go to bed. Maybe even more, because I can easily stay awake at like 2 a.m. Wait, today... Wait, today Jojo Solos is gonna get invited to Hemicraft. I wanna see this. Just a mention. Like, I'm pretty sure many of you know what Minecraft is, and since you're watching a stream in English language, you probably know what Hammercraft is. Well, actually, the overlap now might be very small, and you probably don't know who Jojo Solos is. Anyway, time to end. Prepare. Develops from scratch is life. How about we rate them? Actually, let's check out anyone who's doing compiler dev, maybe. Just a regular ritual compiler tag compiler. Wait, compiler. Nobody. Compilation, perhaps. Compilation. Oh wait, that's not it. So yeah, I assume I guess developed from scratch. Nigel, are you here? Wanna rate? Think of productivity. probably take this out, put this here. It's gonna be easier to manage. Developed from scratch. Let me grab a username for you. Can I copy text? No, I can't. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, this guy, basically. You can do raid browser, can you not? I actually wanna know how it feels if you do raid browser. Well, you did it already. If you do raid browser yourself. Anyway, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Thanks, Kevin, for the raid. Spikes Pass for the follow. But actually, I should grab the name. No. Goodbye.